honestly, I was happy that Kelsey was still able to do it. Of course, I was sad about not being able to do it, but more importantly, things happen. Like, it was out of my control, it was out of anybody's control. But I was just happy that my teammate was able to do it for me.
So take me through that day you were stuck in Atlanta, it looks like?
Man, that's a long time. That was a long time. But ultimately, things happen that we can't control. And we tried, we tried to get me out of there, and it just didn't happen.
You've done Olympic breaks before. What does it take for a team to come out of it stronger, still continuing to play the way they were going into it?
I think the Olympic break definitely does help for teams that haven't been together for a long time like us. So to be able to get these practices and get like some real runs in and really hit it hard and have days off, I think it's super important.
Caitlin told us she won a home run derby.
Yeah.
You guys have done a lot of activities like that. What can those kind of things do for you?
That's team bonding. That kind of have the fun in it at the same time, and then also kind of like take the load off the basketball and just doing something differently, but also still getting something out of it. That's fun.
I've heard a lot about chemistry with this team. Where have you seen that kind of most pay off going back into that team bonding and how it's evolved from April to now?
Well, we've been on the road with each other from the start of the season, game after game, so we've been around each other for the longest when it comes to that, consistent. So I think it came from that, just being on planes, being on bus rides, we kind of just find ways to kind of just bond.
So good momentum at the end of the July run coming into this. What do you kind of most have to go back when you get back to next Friday? You guys want to pick it up where you have to?
People want to notice. They can see how good we are, and I think we just have to stay consistent in what we do good. And we can't worry about what teams, want to do to us. We just have to stick to the plan that, that we've been doing the things that we've been doing good, and then also tighten up the stuff that we haven't been doing good.
So let me stop it there real quick. First, shout out to Erica Wheeler. I think personally, if she would have been in that skills challenge, she could have had a chance to win it. And I was saying it on that night of the All-Star skills challenge and the three-point shooting contest. Erica Wheeler's got skills. Me personally, I got a lot to say about her, about the fit of Indiana in the offense with Caitlin. But as far as just a skillful player, we know she could have won that skill challenge, bro, for sure. So shout out to her for that. It's unfortunate that she wasn't able to make it, but shout out to Kelsey Mitchell for filling in, taking her spot. Now she is making a good statement. A young team that hasn't been together like us, we don't really have years together like that. It is important for us to get that bonding and that chemistry down really heavy. So I think everybody's going to see a different Indiana Fever team based off the chemistry and the bonding that they're getting. It's different, like I've been saying, when you go in game to game. It's different, bro. I think this is going to be special right here. It's not like the NBA season where you get, or training camp for football or stuff like that, or college, where you get 3, 4, 5 months together. Weight room sessions and all this stuff. Waking up at 4 a.m. together, 5 a.m., being at the practice facility, going, getting food. It's not like they were straight in. Boom, boom, boom. This is the longest break they've had together, and it's 1 month.
Go back to the All-Stars. It felt like you tried to call in all favors. You tried to get private jets. Like, what was the panic level, or what was the chaos as you tried to figure something out to get there?
It wasn't really a panic. It was more so like heartbreaking because I really wanted to do it. So when I got the call maybe 2 days before. So when I got the call, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm ready for. And then to not be able to go, that's the heartbreaking part. But at the same time, like, I understand things happen in the world. So I wasn't too mad. I wasn't mad at anybody. I was more so heartbroken that I just couldn't be there.
And then Kelsey was the obvious selection.
Yeah, that fixed my heartbreak
away. Can you share if she won? How was the split? Were you getting half? Were you getting a portion?
That's between me and Kels.
Okay.
But I was just happy that it was one of my teammates was able to do it versus them switching me out for someone else.
And then in terms of, I think you were already in Atlanta for a restaurant or type opening. How'd that go? Tell us what you're doing down there.
So I just recently opened a restaurant called Cliché.
Nice.
Wine and tap bar. That's 5 minutes from the airport. It's in College Park. It's Americanized food, but top shelf wine, top shelf liquor is very nice. It's a 3-level restaurant where you get the elegant, you get the patio vibe, and then you get the daytime vibe, roof recline back. So it's a pretty nice spot.
What?
My biggest investment. I'm super proud of it because it's coming together well.
What was the inspiration?
Real quick, man, shout out to Erica Wheeler for that. Like I said, man, these women, with the salaries that they're getting, bro, they gotta explore their options with investments and new opportunities, 100%. So shout out, and that restaurant shit. If I'm ever out there, I gotta go check it out. 100%, I'll be there. I know you won't, but if I catch you there, it's all love. But man, shout out to Erica Wheeler, 100%. You know, a restaurant business with bar, nice view, got the rooftop. That's tough. That's real tough. Taking care of business, man. That's tough.
Inspiration behind that, because we all know that takes a lot of work to get going.
Yeah, that takes a lot of work, but also just knowing good friends who just that's just in the industry that just always a part of investment, which I've been blessed to have a circle of people that's always put me on with investment. So that was one of them, and it's scary as hell, man, when you got to put out a lot of money and you don't see no returns right away. But I mean, things take time, and I've been patient, and I'm happy with the outcome that we had.
Among the things you guys have done in the community, you went to the state fair. What was that experience like? It's, I think, a lot of kids out on the court and be part of a grand opening.
No, that was pretty dope, man. It was hot, but that was pretty dope to just be able to see the kids just react to the things that we're doing in the community. And I think people forget that we also human, so we like those type of things too as well. So to be able to get a funnel cake and corn, just brought us back to our childhood memories. So we definitely had fun doing it.
In what way is this team best positioned to springboard coming out of the break? Whereas a team like Vegas, you know, has 3 or 4 players overseas. You guys, outside of Christie, have everybody here ready to take off.
I mean, we're that team that need it, because typically our team, you know, most teams would bring their players back that's been here for 2 or 3 years. Like, our system has changed, and to be able to have these practice, to get more practice in, to kind of fine-tune some things that we need to fine-tune is super important right now.
You at the airport? Did you go back to the restaurant? Where'd you watch the skills challenge at?
I watched it in my house. Me and my family were. I actually have a video. I gotta find it in my phone. I actually have a video of me and my family just cheering Kelsey on as she, you know, it was special that she also wore my jersey too as well. But me and my family were super hyped in the living room.
Does she still have that jersey?
No, I think I gave it. She had to give it back.
For this team, you guys had such a big time off.
NaLyssa Smith.
Oh, it's been huge for us. You know, it's time to work on us. You get to work on all the small things, defensively, offensive rebounds. You know, our main focus right now is defense. So we know our offense will come, so that's our biggest focus right now.
What have you prioritized in these couple of weeks that you've had off?
Free throws, just, you know, earning my money at the stripe. I go so many times, it's like I got to knock those down to get extra points on the board for us. So that's been my main focus.
How have these games outside of basketball kind of broken up the monotonous of practice when there are no basketball games?
Oh, they've been good. You know, it just lets you, you know, relax a little bit, not be so stressed out during, you know, the season. So I think it's fun for us.
We've heard a lot about chemistry with this team and how you've been building that. Where are you seeing that most on the court as you've gotten into August here versus maybe the start of the season?
I would say we know how to communicate with each other now. You know, we could go up to each other, you know, critique each other in the positive ways. You know, in the beginning, you don't really know how to, you know, talk to people, what their reactions will be. So I feel like us being together has just been good for us.
It's a ziplining experience.
That right there is a key point. Being able to communicate with your teammates on a level to get to their head, to get to them like, hey, wake the fuck up. Knock it down. Let's go. Hey, get back. You with Caitlin being new and new teammates coming in and this and Trey, it's hard to really check somebody. And sometimes Caitlin need to be checked. Kelsey Mitchell needs to be checked. Aaliyah Boston needs to be checked. Hey, wake up. Hey, look, I know you saw this lane, but look, if you look next time, I got her sealed back door. So let's run it again in two different possessions. But look, find me on the back door. I'm wide open. Hey, that was a good shot, but look, hey, I'm right here. Hey, next time off that pick, go ahead and roll. Go back door. I'm gonna fake the shot. Go low. Whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So now I get that. That was a huge point. Being able to communicate in a way with your teammate that you feel comfortable doing, and knowing that it's all love. That it's critiquing is all love. So when I tell you guys critique the channel, it's all love. Because how do I get better without critiques? You know what I'm saying? Feedback. So that I love that point right there, 100%. And that's just in life.
Some probably love that stuff, and some are scared.
It was fun for me, you know. I like things that like challenge you to, you know, just think outside the box, do things that you're not comfortable with. So it was a good experience.
We've heard a lot about defensive focuses in these practices.
These reporters, man, they got to change their mics.
Oh, it's just pride. You know, defense is all about pride and wanting to do it. So, you know, that's what we're teaching here right now. So it's our focus.
Yeah, man. So we the reporters, whoever did the Indiana media today. So look, there you have it. What's it called? Erica Wheeler. I'm blanking on her name. Sorry about that. Erica Wheeler, NaLyssa Smith. You know, you're hearing it right here after their post practice, August 8th. Indiana Fever. I'm hearing a lot about defense, team chemistry, bonding, and then communication. So I love that right there for the Fever. You know, I'm very excited for the second half. Very excited to see what they're going to bring to the table. Hopefully the bonding and everything could turn the notch just a little bit. They finished off the season very strong. I thought they're going to close that last game out to close off the season. I think it would have been a 5-0 run or 4-0 run to close off the season, beating some pretty good teams. So unfortunately, Enrique did go off that night against him on their last game, but you know, that's what it is, man. So shout out to the Fever, shout out to Erica Wheeler, shout out to NaLyssa Smith. It's your boy C.O. Khan. If you have not, make sure you guys sub up to Game Day. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll catch you on the next video. We out.